Live and in full effect. One time for the replay crew. What is good, everybody? Step it up, September. Day 13. I am 18 minutes late. Anybody that was waiting, I apologize. I just literally got in the house 5 minutes ago. Hola, Lily. Thank you for joining. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing? Thank you for joining. 46 seconds. I'll wait another couple of minutes. How's everybody doing tonight? Coach in the building. What's good, Coach? Sam Gloves is in the building. What's up, Sam? How you? You know, same old same, Lillian. A little bit tired. Turn up to you, bro. Love that new microphone set. Yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Got me a name brand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sam, I ran out of gloves, bro. I'm sorry, man. Maybe next time, Sam. I'm sorry, bro. Everybody speaking. Sassy's in the building. Supreme had to say shout out. I knew what you meant, bro. Callie's in the building. Real Odds is in the building. Yeah, Yolanda, yeah. That's a good point. Wife is laughing. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, Supreme, you know. Okay, we got plenty of people in the building. Again, thank you everybody for joining. So today's topic is all about gratitude, right? Now, obviously I'm very late, but I was just I'll give somebody $1 if they know what I was just doing. Pretty sure it's obvious. Pause, no more. But I was at my I was at my boy's house, and yeah, you already know, Callie. I was fixing his daughter's car, but not to put too much of his business out there, but he had went through multiple strokes back in January, and like he was just kept telling me how grateful he is to be alive. And I feel like a lot of things, bingo, bingo, just a lot of things that we are able to do, I feel like we take for granted. Fish and Rays in the building. What's good, bro? Yeah, Lily. God bless him. The doctors, they said he wouldn't be able to walk. He wouldn't be able to see. He's becoming a walking testament. Background movie night. We're playing for Watch House. Appreciate you, Supreme. Everybody speaking, but I felt like even with him just talking to me, he doesn't even sound the same because of they had to put the tubes in his throat and things like that. But he's overall back in good spirits. Um, and he's able to walk. He's mad that he still has to use a walker. But hey, I told him, listen, bro, you winning out here. He's very mobile, at least for somebody that had multiple strokes. And it's just like we we tend to take a lot of things for granted, from being able to just wake up, move around freely, have with our motion in our arms and things like that. And even with me going to work on his daughter's car, it's just like I think more so he was just so happy to see me because when all this happened, back over the winter, I was still in North Dakota and I couldn't really visit him like that. Money was tight, tight, tight. What's up, Yolanda? So he was telling me sometimes he feels down. He said not like he used to when his memory first came back to him and everything like that. And it was kind of heartbreaking, but just to hear that he's overall back in better spirits, it made me have to sit back and really think about life. He had to he had to relearn how to cook, and this was a person he would always call all the boys, "Hey man, come on, let's play some spades." He feed everybody, and like for him to not even be able to start to have to learn how to cook again, that was just it's wild, you know. Empathy, great hangman word. Leave it to Lily. At least you're compassionate, real about it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Continue press for him. Thank you, Yolanda. So I felt like it would have been it would this was a good talking point just to count all the small blessings that we have. I know most of us want to be somewhere further along in life, be it financially or whatever the case, but we still have to be grateful, that we're blessed with what we have. Just being blessed that we still have even breath in our body. I'll drop the link there. Um, so back to my boy, his vision isn't the best, but even with the doctor saying he wouldn't be able to see, he could see good enough. He could use a phone, so he's back to his normal self, just talking crap and stuff on Facebook. So, that warmed my heart. Happiness and contentment will have you at peace. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. So his next obstacle in life, he said, "I'm ready to start back driving, E." He's like, "I know how you used to always go to the beach every so often." I was like, "Yeah, bro." He was like, "I'm gonna just go to the beach and I'm gonna grab me a fishing pole." I was like, "Yeah, man, we call that beach therapy." He was like, "Exactly." He said, I need some of that. He was like, "I'm just happy that I could even just go in the bathroom and I could wash myself up because I couldn't do that for the longest time." And like the more he kept talking, I'm just like, dang, bro. It's like, damn, anything with nature will do you good, real talk. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like beach therapy, that's my thing. And I haven't even been to the beach in like going on 2 years. Obviously, I wasn't here, but the beach is nothing but an hour away from me. That's that. The beach might be one of the reasons why I haven't moved away from this town yet. But yeah, 10 minutes in. Everybody good? I think that was enough spill for the night. I ain't trying to be a downer to anybody's mood or anything like that. I just feel like, just we need to all just take a step back if we don't already, and just be a little bit more grateful. Trace Level on here to support listening while working. Thank you for joining. Thank you. He said, "Nah, you good." Okay, bro. But yeah, I'll I'll pin the link up. Everybody speaking. Ooh, man. I guess we'll give it a few more minutes. And let me get them words. Yolanda say you're good. Okay. I just try to keep with the theme here. Real Eyes is in the building.
What's going on, my beloved brother?
I'm chilling, man.
That's what's up. Um, yeah, I just wanted to hop up here and yo, it takes a real man. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all can jump on thumbtacks and roll around in some hot Cheetos with your eyes open. It takes a real man to come up here to speak about a subject as this to show that they have a balance in their life to be able to put forth an effort of their mind showing an emotional side that displays compassion and empathy towards somebody, whether it's a male or a female. And I know that a lot of men, they're not going to do that.
Right.
And I can, other people can. And when you have aspects like that, you can go far, you'll be happier.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a generalized outlook on life where we can't put everything inside this box of, oh yeah, this is hard, survival of the fittest, blah blah blah, because anytime it could be you.
That part. Ooh.
And I've seen that so many times where people have been like that, and then it's like, do you not realize that we all eventually sometime will age? We can be a victim of something that happens to us, inwardly or outwardly,
Yeah.
meaning, health wise, or, breaking your toe, or,
Right.
something happening, you getting sick. And people will want that same kind of compassion back towards them. And I trust me, I've seen the biggest and baddest so-called of them all, because I done been around it. I just don't display these qualities because this is like a different part of me now. But
Right.
when you can delve into those parts, you can have respect from people. Like, that's a respectful thing. So I definitely respect you on that.
Right. Right. Right.
And there's nothing wrong with a man having compassion or empathy for others. Some of the greatest warriors, some of the greatest kings, some of the greatest knights have displayed compassion towards other people, even inside their kingdom. So
Right.
there's that's an admirable quality to have. Sorry, an admirable 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 quality to have.
Yeah, man. It is, And like you said, there's nothing wrong with you. Like you said, no, with the biggest, strongest, person, you know, be it physically or the strongest willpower type of person, you know, you still gotta have that bit of love, compassion, and empathy in your heart. You know,
Yeah.
if you just tuck that away and not even tap into that emotional side of you, you know, you might as well just be like a brick wall or something.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
and
And people will see that, and people will begin to remember these things. And I know people think like, no, it's not like that, but I've seen it one too many times. Those people who, push people away,
mm,
who act this certain way, and if you do that long enough, people in one way will say, oh, you give what you get and you get what you give and treat others, but yet they're not even living what they're saying.
mm,
And they wonder why when certain things happen, like people just distance themselves. They're like, okay, you're
right,
horrible, your
right,
attitude, you're negative.
yep, yep,
And I've seen it. I've worked in so many places where um I remember I was an assistant nutritionist at this well, I don't want to say that name.
right,
I'm gonna
right,
say
right,
old folks place and whatever, and just other places that I've worked at. And I've seen people that are just, because of the way that they acted and these attitudes, not being compassionate, got left alone. Nobody wanted to be around them.
right, right.
And I'm like, see, and then it's like, oh, blah blah blah, I feel sorry for these people. And it's like, but look how you done acted,
Mm-hmm.
and I am a personal believer and true testimony that you could be somewhere inside the middle and have respect off both ends. Like, you don't
Right,
have to be too pansy, but you don't have to be too extra hard, and you can
right,
still command respect. Like, it just is what it is.
right. So again, it's all a balance in life. You know, like you said, you get somewhere in the middle. You know, this way you could, if you got to sway this way, cool. But if you got to sway that way, you still right in the middle.
Right,
And you gotta pick your poison at the end of the day. So I definitely agree with that.
right, right. Yeah, because there's between and behind every door that you go through, you gotta be aware that there's things that come along with that territory. Like, like we can't choose to have this life or that life and this life and think
Mhm.
that, oh, this is not gonna come with it. Like, if you want to do this, you can't have compassion. If you want to
Right.
do that, it's like, okay, so what if people look at you a certain way? But
Hmm.
if you're climbing up, who cares if somebody thinks that you're a nerd or a dweeb or certain stuff? Like, people was like, oh, like, I have a little side hustle of an e-commerce business that I have.
Okay. Okay.
And people, oh, you're into anime and all this stuff. That shit's whack and all this. I'm like, okay, so be it. But the people in Philippines and South America and Japan, they don't think so, and
Right.
they're buying.
Right.
And it's okay. It is what it is. But
Right.
then those same people who point the fingers because they don't want to do a certain thing, just because they don't want to be looked at a certain way, are like, okay, miss
Mhm.
out on a side quest, miss out on some fudge money. That's on
Mhm.
you.
Right.
So
Right.
have compassion.
But then even with that, right? Okay, those same people they talking about you and whatever.
Mm.
At the end of the day, you're grinding, and then those are going to be the same people that's going to turn around and, hey, bro, let me hold something. Nah, man, get out of here.
It's always like that. It's like
Every time.
every time, like they don't want to see you winning, and then they'll sit there and talk about you, and then sit there, oh, this person don't have this person broke, you ain't making six figures, you ain't making millions, but then turn around and then have their hand out, can I please borrow something? Like,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, please, like,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, and always coming, please
Mm-hmm.
pause. But
Right. Right. What's up, Lafita? Thank you for joining. Loving the consistency. Thank you,
Lafita,
Cole. Thank you,
Cali,
Cole.
Lafita. Yeah.
Right. So I think Lily want to come on and join the panel.
Okay. Okay. Come on up.
Yeah,
Come
come
on.
on, Lily.
Come on. Come and get you some. Come on now.
Anybody else? Y'all know y'all good. I said what I needed to say for the most part. Now, coach, I don't got yeah, pause, Lily. Um got about a million hats now, coach. I wish I'll get there one day. 1,000 big ass hats, as Supreme would like to say. Yeah, this black Nike hat is cooked. So I wear it to work. And then like if I'm working on cars or something, I'll just put this hat on.
Bro, you know what you do to preserve your hats and what I do, and this is how I'm able to save money. Um, so what I do with some of my hats, my shirts, and my jeans, even though I do possess at times the means to buy new clothing,
Right.
I just don't put my effort into it because it's like once my eyes begin to open up to other things, I'm just like, why am I wasting stuff on other stuff to try to so-called impress other people who, even if you do, they're still gonna think stupid stuff about you regardless.
Right.
So what I began to do was I buy something. I don't know if y'all ever heard of something called RIT. RIT is like a dye. It's like
Oh,
yeah, it's like a synthetic or fabric dyer. And what I
okay.
did is went and bought about like 16 or 17 different colors.
Mm-hmm.
So I got, red, black, yellow, lavender, turquoise, any color that you can think of. So when my favorite clothes that I have begin to fade, all I
Mm-hmm.
do is stick the same colors inside a big old plastic bag or inside my backyard with my plants and put inside a bucket. Do
Mm-hmm.
that, wash them, rinse it out, and now I've refreshed my clothing
Okay.
and my
So
hat. You
okay.
put them inside that hat thing, and that way, if you got a favorite hat, because sometimes fitteds now they're expensive, they're between $35 and $55.
Right. Right.
I'm dying them suckers. Even though I could buy, but it's stupid because then you
Right.
buy
Right.
and you
Right.
don't want to get rid of old stuff, and then all your old stuff stack up with your new stuff, and then you find
Mhm.
yourself just piled with stuff.
Yep. So, Tina Mo, I see you in the building. Thank you for stopping by. I know you got your own thing going on in a bit. And then I see you in the chat, Smooth. Thank you for joining, bro. B3 is in the building. What's good, bro? Shout out to you. But yeah, man, that was another thing. I see you, Danielle. Thank you for joining. Like even with what you said, right? With okay, like always constantly buying new stuff, and there's nothing wrong with your old stuff. And it's like, okay, what am I really buying a new outfit for? To impress somebody that their opinion really doesn't even matter? It's kind of like, why? Or so I could look rich? Nah, I'm good. I look however I look. I know I'm going to be put together and presentable. And whatever you think about me, so be it. You think I'm broke? That's good. Because now you got to worry about no gold diggers. I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to rob me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's like even with my car and stuff. Like, yeah, my car a little beat up, but like it's reliable as hell. So
Yeah,
I
I
ain't got
mean, at least you drive.
right that part, you know. And it's just like, well, let me go get a 2026. So I could have pressed these people that's driving 98 and whatever. Like, no disrespect to nobody. This is just an example. But it's like what for them to say, "Oh, you got a nice car." Yeah, like paying that
Yeah,
$700-800 a month plus the insurance. Nah, I'm good, bro.
thank you. Yeah,
I'm
but
good.
why? It's just like don't go broke trying to impress people that where it's not gonna care. Like, do you know how many people elevated and that I've seen who want this lifestyle so bad? And it's like, think about all that money that you could have saved, but now it's like, okay, I got this job, but now I'm telling myself I have new levels, so I gotta buy all this extra stuff.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
it's like I gotta buy this high end car that's 200 grand. You know, I gotta stunt for these people. I gotta get all this stuff, show off the
Mhm.
finer things, going on these trips, and then it's just like, okay, you could have just went to Vegas. You could just buy like a nice freaking, just like we have a freaking a Nissan, like a nice little Pathfinder, and just
Right.
chill and just
Right.
okay. But it's like now you're spending all this money
Mhm.
to facilitate this lifestyle that you have to hold on to, and you end up spending more, and then
Yep.
you go broke.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
know, and people think that, oh, this person got all this and got all that. Oh, please, do you know the heartache and the anxiety and the depression that these people are going through just to hold on to that?
Mhm. Right. You know.
And
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Now I was gonna say, like, even to touch back on what you were saying earlier, like, I know you seen somebody out and about, like, and they in designer head to toe, ain't got $5 in their pocket to buy a 4 for $4 from Wendy's, but you in drip, you in designer, all of that, ain't got two nickels to rub together.
Yes, yes, and that's what I'm saying. And then you could spend, like me, I used to kind of be like that when I was younger, inside my 20s, but now I'm to the point where it's like I could take 75 to about $100 and get myself like a nice outfit, like full head
Right.
to toe. Well, not sneakers, but you know, like head to toe, maybe like a nice hat, a shirt and stuff. I'll put that junk together and
Right.
still look just as nice as somebody who done spent freaking $500-600.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. What's good, Chip? Thank you for joining, bro.
What up, shit? And to be honest, half the people out here, like, if you're not really into that fashion, people don't know what some of that stuff is anyway. Like, yo, I got the newest Louis Vuittons with the red bottoms. And I'm like, uh, oh, I didn't even know that there's a new season for the fall ones that dropped out. I'm seeing the ones from,
Right.
you know, and I'm just like,
Right.
I don't care. Like, do you know how much did these cost and these rhinestones? I'm like, well, if you got the money to afford it, that's nice, but it's just like people really don't care. Like, people think other people care, but they really don't. Like, if it looks nice on you, that's what people are looking at. They don't really care about how much it cost.
Right. Or the name or anything like that. If you could put together an outfit from the first store that came to mind was like Rainbow or something. You could put together an outfit from Rainbow, but you put it on and you wearing that, you're gonna get more attention than somebody
Thank
that
you.
done went and bought a head to toe designer, and it's just like you're gonna be mad. You got a $2,000 fit on, and this person got on a $60 fit, and they get more attention than you.
Yeah,
You gonna be
I'm
mad.
telling you, bro, that has happened to me inside the city.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
had I had a freaking $200 suit that I had on, and the other people, yo, my suit is $1,500 and blah blah blah. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that if you got the money to afford
yeah.
that, but that's what I choose not to do. But
Right,
it's like, and then still could put myself together nicely, go to the
right,
city, go to these events. Okay, the big boss coming. Okay, now we gotta go in because he didn't came up from Texas, and it's just like, don't do these things. Like, my main focus is to let people know you don't have to try to impress people who do not care. Like, it
right,
doesn't matter what you dress in, what kind of best of the best stuff that you have. they're
Right.
still going to pick something about you that they do not like, especially on YouTube. Like it doesn't matter.
That part. That part.
It,
And
it, it's go ahead.
no, I was just saying. So it's, it's all about where your mind is at. Like no matter what you got to put on, it's where your mind is at. Like if you know you put your fit on and you got that confidence, that's gonna bring about the swag. No money, no
Mm,
amount of money is gonna buy you no swag. Like you either got it or you don't.
right, right. That part. It's the man or the woman that makes the clothes, not the person that thinks that the clothes is making them. And it's like so the opposite. Like so the opposite.
Right.
Remember, a
Right.
person with confidence will be more attractive than a person who has so-called all these looks but is not confident at all. I didn't say conceited, I said confident.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. What Chip talking about? My fashion came from Timu and Shein. Hey, bro. I ain't even knocking you. Like, hey,
Right,
Chip.
Kelly.
So since you save some money on that fashion, let me hold some bread, Chip.
It's like somebody going to not like a road. True, true. Like, please, like growing up, please. I stayed inside some white tees. Like before I had an accident,
Mm-hmm.
working out all the time, doing all, then just drew on a white tee with my little chain, you know, and made sure my jeans and stuff was clean, you know, whatever. And it's, hey, still fit right in, didn't care,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So people have to get that out of their minds. Like I see people up here all the time, you know, and it like this is no offense to anybody because I know every time I say something, some people like, I think you was talking about me. No, I'm speaking in the generality of what we all, you know, feel and
Right.
see and know. So
Right.
this is no direct towards anybody. Like I don't even be thinking about stuff, but it's like, you know, people will, you know, your favorite YouTubers and all this stuff, and it's like they'll have on the newest this, and they're like, "Oh, did you guys see this? And look at this shirt. Like this is the newest from blah blah blah." And it's like the people don't care. They're like they want to see you. They don't care about that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know, like why may they never have a Payless, right? What you know about Payless, Chip?
Man, throwback for real, bro.
What you know about them BOGOs in April? Buy one get one.
Yeah. Oh man, you taking it back. And then you remember when Shaq first split from Reebok? His shoes was gonna pay less for a little bit.
I remember that, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. See,
I remember those,
I
even
be
though
knowing, bro. I be knowing.
I remember that. I ain't want to wear those though. I'm
Yeah,
like, who is this fake impersonating person doing a dunk hanging like they're Jordan or something?
yeah,
Yeah, like that ugly dunk pose. That was just
yeah, bro. Oh man.
that, or them pump sneakers. You know the sneakers that had the basketball in front. You could like
Uh,
squeeze it.
yep, yep. Those was Reeboks, Reebok pumps. Yep. And
Yeah,
those was a little bit out of Payless league, but I remember them. Mm.
right. That
Yeah.
and the freaking G Unit sneakers or something like that.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, man. Then
that,
then then Jay Z's, the Sean Carter's, those was trash.
dang, I remember that. And lugs had a thick pair of lugs.
Yep, yep. What Chip said? Shaqs look like a pregnant MJ.
Yeah, yeah, on the front of the
Yeah,
thing. Cause
yeah.
that saggy t-shirt.
Yo, man, Chip was cutting up tonight.
Right.
What Daniel say? I was mad as Jacks when they closed Payless. We used to stay getting school shoes from there. Yeah.
Hey, oh, what y'all know about them LA gears? Remember the LA gears from
Oh,
Payless?
lights. Yeah.
With the
Ooh.
lights. Yeah. Go inside your bedroom, turn the lights off, and be clicking your heels and just be having a
Right.
disco vibe to yourself.
Just had the shoes, just waving them around. Man,
Yeah. Yes.
man,
Yep.
boy. Y'all taking it back.
The state properties. I
Hey,
remember those jumps. Dang.
I ain't had those. Oh, but you took it back, Callie. Damn.
That's funny.
Man, things ain't like they used to. I swear.
Nah,
Yeah, the
they're
light.
not. I do kind of miss those aunties with the gold tooth that had the purple and blue track jacket suit sitting
Ah,
sitting at the barbecue with with a bottle of Mad Dog sitting there giving you the eye wink.
hey, with the Bob like SWV.
Yes, that Bob looking like a cockatoo. I remember that. Yes,
Ooh,
yes, always sitting there. And then
yo.
the super ghetto ones, they would have like a 40 ounce.
Yep, yep. Some OE
The OE, and
or
remember
some.
that man? You always used to see his picture, a poster at the liquor store. I forget his
Yep,
name, but he had like that perm.
yep. Man, what was his name, bruh? I
Uh,
know what you talk. I remember that.
come get some coke. Billy D. Williams.
LED. There you go. Oh, dang.
Yes, dang,
Not the
all the time.
yeah, the cockatoo, Danielle.
The cockatoo hairdo. Yep. I knew a woman was from down south when she had that. It'd be like kind of curly in the front and it'd be like a little bit long inside the back with the sideburn pieces with a little see-through pocketbook. And used to have them little keychains they used to walk around. Remember them keychains that they used to always like braid together and be like, you want your name braided in this?
Yeah, I remember that. Oh,
Them plastic long wires, they make like a lanyard for a keychain for you.
yep, yep. So, hey, then, hey, you remember them Chinese slippers that they was only like a couple bucks and they came in every color.
Yes, yes,
Oh man, bro.
yes. Yes. And some people used to wear them junks till like the tongue started coming up. I'm like, would you buy like you still rocking that? And it's like 2 or 3. I remember the Chinese slippers. Yep.
Mhm. You like, yo, this things is like $3. Go buy a new pair.
Chinese slippers. Dang. I remember that. And them gel rings that all the girls used to wear.
The jellies. Oh,
Yep.
yep. What's up, Tina Mo, the voice of YouTube?
Right? Hello, Pina.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hanging tight, hanging tight. Ain't got but a few minutes. Uh, Liliana was just asking for somebody to come up here so she could say, "Hey, didn't want her to be by herself. Hopefully, she's on her way now. Because she over here talking about she's scared. Um, for
Please.
whatever reason, I have no idea. But especially since you all are gentlemen, it'd be different if we had somebody else up here."
Right, right,
Right.
right.
Right. Right.
Right. Um, One thing I do want to say is, as it relates to the throwback. I mean, not to the throwback, but to the thing that you were saying about confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if it's one thing that I can say is, if you don't know or have not discovered your own identity,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't
Mm,
a hat you can put on, a shirt that you can buy. There's not a pair of pants. I don't care if you got $5,000 shoes on. If
Mm.
you don't know who you are,
mm.
then you just spinning coin.
That part. Oh,
Tell it. Come
Oh,
on now.
Because at the end of the day, if I can't rock my T-shirt with confidence because I know who I am, not just because I spent so much money on the T-shirt or
right.
because it's so crispy or so whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
if I can't just present myself as myself because I know who I am, then it does not matter what you put on me. I'm just a decorated coward.
There you go. That part.
Y'all pass around that collection plate now.
I know,
She's
right?
speaking on it.
Hey, Lily, so glad that you made it up here.
Hi, I came because you came. Because I'm scared of elevators.
What you mean?
I'm not scared of real, but I'm scared of elevated. Elevated be mean to me.
Lord.
Me, it's only letters. Just look at it like Hangman. It's only letters.
That
Nah, hey
not
man.
like
Mm.
hey man.
Hey, Lily.
Yo, Tina is so quick on her feet with the comebacks. Like,
Right, right.
oh, like I just love it, man. The chairwoman has spoken. I know, right?
So wait a minute, what is we talking about? Why was we talking about my favorite childhood stores? Payless. What are you guys talking about? Payless.
Hey,
We was
motivated.
just having a throwback. That's all. We went from talking about showing gratitude and being thankful for where we are. Then we started talking about clothing, and then we started talking about swagger, and that just transmuted into talking about Payless. We wasn't saying nothing bad. We
I
just
didn't
having
think I was
fun.
saying nothing bad. See, this is what I'm talking about. He already started with me. See that?
Okay.
Uh, Motivated to talk. Thank you for joining. Elevate TV. Thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all. Trisha Nicole in the building. Oh, she got to get her. Welcome to the live.
Shit, Brittany, elevate. Shit, motivated everybody. Kelly, Brittany.
Okay,
You miss
everybody
nobody.
starting to turn up in here. I like this. I
And
like this. What
because you got
Callie
the
says,
spot.
Lily is nervous.
You don't have
Nervous
to be
about
nervous.
what?
Oh,
What am I nervous about? I'm lost.
Oh,
Everybody hears my voice. What am I lost about?
I didn't
About
say you
elevated.
lost. You said
What?
you lost, right?
What?
Yeah,
Y'all be
yeah.
confusing me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
That's all good.
No, no.
I know one thing about Payless. Payless always had those deals where now this is the thing about Payless.
Hmm.
Payless only had shoes that could last you for 7 to 14 days. Anything beyond that, anything beyond that, you are taking a gamble. I don't care what it is.
Right.
Uh, they was good, for if you just need to step out somewhere and
Hmm.
run in right quick, look a little shiny, a little new. But
Right.
after that, it was going downhill. I'm telling
Downhill.
you, downhill
You're
fast.
you're so correct. I see y'all women trying to run to get inside the church doors. Next thing you know, it's like one of your heels break, or you run into your car and just
That ain't
bust up.
nine West. That's nine best. Yeah, that's best value or something.
Right? Bust up out your sandals. It's like that
Oh,
part between your toe just rip out, and I'm just like, you got Payless on. I
to
see
say
you,
I
girl.
am dead, like I am deceased right now. What's good, Coach? What's good, Danielle?
What's up,
Hey, good
y'all?
evening.
Hello,
I
ladies.
I
Hi,
have a
Tina.
quick
Hi,
Huh?
Real.
question.
Hi, Lily.
Okay.
What's up, Elevated? The
Hey,
man with the
Hey,
many
Coach.
hats.
Hey,
Coach
hey,
Lily, we got the big.
everybody.
What's going on, Nini? How you doing? Everybody, what's going on? Listen.
I have a question, and I didn't want to type it in the chat, so I just
Okay.
came up real quick because I'm sneaking, y'all. I'm so I'm supposed to be faster from YouTube. Now I'm playing. But
No,
my
you're not.
question was, if you've ever moved from one tax bracket to another, do you feel like there is an inherent not pressure, because I heard y'all talk about pressure, but just by proxy of having more to take care of, you spend more money?
Lifestyle creep is what it's called.
Yes,
Mm,
yes, ma'am. Yes,
That's
you're
it.
absolutely right. It is the name for it.
Yep.
Okay, so I just wouldn't because one of the things that I realized living in a certain area, inherently things cost more. And I don't want to be spending more money.
yeah,
I don't.
yes,
But
yes,
yeah, that was my question. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. No
yes.
problem.
No problem.
No
What
problem.
was that smart word that was said? Y'all know y'all gotta done this down for me.
Lifestyle creep. So that means as you make more money, you feel like you not that you feel like, but you start spending more as you make more. So the difference that you're making
Ooh.
as far as having more money, you're just turning right around and you're just spending it back out. So you still
Yeah, you kind of stay at that same. bracket as before, because then you're like, oh, life is life, and then I got all these bills. But people chose to spend more because they feel like they have to, and now you're still feeling like you're still making like 30, 40, or 50K
Right.
when you're still making 90K. But those habits, you
Yep.
know.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you.
And then what comes with money is the desire to have better.
Yeah.
You know, if you were driving a little
Excellent
Pinto,
point.
if you was driving, your little hatchback, it was cool when you had the hatchback,
Hmm.
Honda.
Yep.
But now that got a significant comma in your salary, now you want to get you a Mercedes.
Hmm.
Because you feel like, hey, I work hard, I deserve something nice for
Mm-hmm.
myself, and for it, instead of you paying driving that car that had been paid off for 5 years, now
Right.
you decide I'm gonna take on a note because I don't want to drop all that money on the car. So now instead of you not having a note at all, you now have a note and it's expensive.
Yep.
But because
Hmm.
you
And
feel like you
yeah,
deserve it and you want to celebrate yourself, that's what you do.
Yep.
and that maintenance of that
That
vehicle
that
is
part.
way more
Yup.
expensive.
Yeah.
That part.
But
And
one of the things that I'll also add here is sometimes it is
mhm,
by proxy of location too, because
mhm,
like I said,
Yeah.
in order for me to there is no poppy spots where I live, right? There is no quick stops where I live. If I
mhm.
want to get Chinese food that costs less than $28, I have to go into the city to get it. And so you're
Sheesh.
spending money to get things
Hmm.
that you would previously not have to spend as much for. And then there's this thing, and like I said, I am not hey, it's where I live. My taxes, my money is still my money. It's where I
Hmm.
Mhm.
live. And then also, I feel like sometimes there's a culture of poverty too, where you're just not willing to spend a certain amount of money because you don't see, like, I'm not paying $30 for Chinese food. I just not doing.
Wow.
But again, I would have to drive to the city, spending more money
Mhm.
to do that. And
Hmm.
of course, these are third world problems. I don't want anybody to think like I'm, you know, being elitist. I'm just saying that sometimes it happens whether you want it to or not.
You mean
Right.
first world problem.
Right.
Yes, that's what I meant. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. See, that's why I need you
Uh,
in my life.
Yeah.
Antonice is in the building,
What's up,
Yeah.
and
Anthony's?
Steph is in the building,
That.
aka
What up?
Hello, hello.
Rarity Travels. What's good,
Hey,
Steph? But yeah. So
I'm
Danielle. So
sorry.
think of
What's the thankfulness changes everything? Okay.
yeah. Um, you good. So Danielle, I was going to ask you right now, as far as with your first world problems, as far as with $30 Chinese food, right? Would you
Better
rather
be
have to?
good.
Would you rather have to deal with having to take a drive to the city, or would you rather live in the city and be paying so much more, for your mortgage or whatever the case?
I definitely am going to say that there is an active choice in living where I live
Right.
because it's safer. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And
Okay.
again, not trying to. I,
It's all
I
right.
had to be careful what I say because
Oh, okay.
sometimes it could come out as elitist, right? Like, oh, you can afford to live outside the city.
Right.
And we apologize for that because it sounds like I said elitist, like you done lost something, which is a whole nother conversation for another time. But
Right.
yeah, I'm aware that it is a privilege to be able to have access to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that makes sense. And I'm grateful that I've worked hard. Me and my family, we worked hard to be able to do that. Um,
Right.
so
Right.
yeah, the trade off, yeah, I be paying to it. That's why I'm mad about it. So I be paying this $30.
Do you think that
So
there's a
yeah,
certain level of guilt that is
Come
that's
on.
associated with it too?
absolutely.
Because
Oof.
that's what I'm hearing, Danielle. Like when you're
Yeah.
talking, like guys, please don't think you don't have to apologize for where you live, girl. You
Yes.
earned it.
Right.
You've
Right.
earned it. You worked hard, and you live where you live,
Yep.
and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Not to
And you
mention that.
deserve $30 Chinese food. I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid for sushi the other night. I turned the
Oh.
mic off so y'all ain't here.
But
Amen. Elevate TV. I hear that.
there's also the thing of don't forget the journey to get there.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Because there were sacrifices that were made prior to you ever getting to the space where you can finally relax and say, I've made a good choice.
mm,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the apology comes in a place where people didn't see your before.
Right.
mm.
They
Amen.
don't even understand your before to even be able to appreciate your now. So
Mm.
there are no apologies that are needed
Mm-hmm.
because we celebrate every step of the way.
That part.
Amen.
Ooh.
Amen.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
I need Tina to come to the Thanksgiving because you know where that comes from. You know, but no, I'm serious. That comes from you living with people, and they're like, "Oh, you think you this now, right?" Or
Hmm. Hmm.
you again. That's the culture of poverty where everybody
Right.
got to stay in the same. It's like, well, don't you want me to be better than?
No, they don't.
Not
Of
not
course
better
not.
than them.
Yeah, not better than them,
Not
no.
unless you're taking them with you.
Mm.
That's the
If
only time we finna go. That's
and
when
they
you
won't
know it's a
come,
That's
celebration.
so
they
Right.
true.
won't come. That's the problem. How many people then tried to teach somebody what they did, and they
Right.
They
won't
they,
do it?
they don't hear you.
Now that's what you did. They want the end result,
Mm,
but they
mm,
don't
Without
want
the
the
work.
process.
Without the work.
Right. And then you
Some
bring
people
them with
just
you, and
like
then they don't want to do
handouts.
nothing, just being lazy bumps on
And
the
then
log.
they're gonna just backtrack to wherever they were comfortable at. You
mm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I just wasted my time, energy, my resources, like just for
Because
you to fall off and you think I gotta pull you back up again. No,
there's a level of
no.
entitlement in that too, right? There's that entitlement
Content.
that
Yep, yep.
because you're my
Mhm.
brother, because you're even my parents, that you
Right,
should do X, Y, and Z for me. And that's
Mm,
right.
not the
mm,
case.
mm.
Mhm.
Hi,
And even if it
Jay. No
was,
one said hi to Jay. Hi, Jay.
Hi
Man,
Jay.
I'm
Oh, hi
sorry,
hey
Jay.
Jay. I
Jay,
didn't even see you there. Hi
Hey
Jay.
y'all,
Hi.
no, you're fine.
Hi,
I'm really just
Jay.
listening and taking in what y'all saying because I most definitely agree. You definitely got to be careful with those people that you're trying to deal with, those people
Put
that want to
on.
be able to reap off your benefits, because those same people can be the person that puts you right back where you were in the beginning, where you were trying to get away from, if you're not careful. Because some people really do care about certain people, and it really do be the people that was around them from the beginning. They be wanting to pull them up. That's why when it comes to people getting rich or hitting the lottery or making good money, it makes sense for them to move out of whatever situation they was in, because people have really strong hate for people that they envy or they feel jealous
Mm-hmm.
of.
Tell
That's
it.
why people like that, if they don't move out of the hood when they make all that money, they
Yep.
end up getting hurt. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because people get mad because they're in the same neighborhood as you, but they don't have what you have. And a lot of people, honestly, even people that you may consider your friend,
Huh.
envies you in the craziest way. And you
Mhm.
will never even know that. They will be the
Mm-hmm.
person that's like literally poisoning your food. Not literally, but in a way, because
Yeah.
you put
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
into your body to help you to continue on a day or the
Right.
next day or to continue on to the next day. Some people literally sit there and they will tell you all type of nonsense. People talking to you in a negative way is literally feeding you food that is poisoned because it's
Yeah.
going into your body. That's like, have you ever
Mm.
seen a video where they put two plants that were literally the same plants in two separate rooms? In one plant they were
Yup.
playing amazing like affirmations, and the other one they was like
Classical
telling the
music.
plant how bad and ugly they were, and that plant ended up dying and the other one ended up thriving. You know what
Wow.
Yup.
I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy. Like, words can kill you
Words
slowly.
is
Mm,
power.
amen.
And
Mm-hmm.
You
especially,
know what I'm
especially
saying?
you said, Jay, like the poison. Like
Mhm.
the people around you, if they're always negative, or if every time you say something or you think that you don't think like everyone else, or you don't think like the rest of your family members, and the response you get is always negative, and you
Come
think
on now.
you're too lofty, like your thoughts are too lofty, your ideas are too lofty, then you're always getting negative feedback. That starts the seed of you always second guessing yourself and apologizing for
Right.
how you act, for how you think, and that shows up in every aspect of your life.
Right. Right.
And you start
Okay.
apologizing for your success when you've put in the hard work,
Mhm.
and you don't
We'll
promote
say,
yourself. All of it, it all goes into all of that.
yeah.
It's
I
really
just want to say one thing before I go, if
Okay.
you don't know, because I got to leave here.
Yeah.
If it's one thing that people always do, they want everyone to have empathy for them, for what they've experienced, to land them in the spot that they're in.
Right.
But they do not have the same grace to understand the things that people have to go through for them to get to the spot that they're in, as it pertains to success.
That victim. Yes,
Exactly.
facts, facts, facts.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if people are able to receive grace, or to receive um, whatever it is as it relates to thinking about a person's background, or thinking about a person's journey, for whatever that they've gone through, whether
Right.
it be good or bad.
Yeah.
We all have a journey, and we're all striving to get somewhere, regardless to whether those experiences were bad or good.
Right.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just that it's about the
Mm,
timing of getting there.
Right. Right.
tell
And
it.
I'm gonna leave on that note.
Okay. Whew.
Bye, Tina.
All right.
Yes.
Good
See
night,
you later,
Bye,
Tina.
Tina.
y'all.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you,
See you
Tina.
later, Anthony's.
Adios.
See y'all later.
I'm gonna go ahead and dip too, guys. Thank you so much. And I didn't mean to start a firestorm.
No, you
I was
good.
like, people was arguing about that $30. Listen here, okay? Everybody have a different idea. What's a lot of money?
Right.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Everything is a lot of money to me.
Hey, look, listen, listen. Everybody has a different perspective on how they live and walk through life. And this is
Mm-hmm.
why I'm compassionate towards people and accept everybody,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
until you show me something else besides that.
Yeah.
So you can still meet some of the greatest people who make good money or don't make good money. That's
Right.
how I look at things. And it's just like to each their own. So it's just like, I'm not going to, you know, have despairing, attitude towards somebody who doesn't have as much or who does have as much. 'Cause anybody can be snooty, anybody can
Right.
be disrespectful. It
Right.
doesn't matter. But
Right.
Right.
the process that it takes to get there, and this is another thing I always stress, half of the subject you sometimes see, it ain't even real. Like,
Oh.
you,
Mm.
you you're
I hear
sitting
that.
here, y'all are sitting here, and sometimes it causes us to feel bad about something, or oh, we should be climbing higher, and this
Right.
person is, oh yeah, you sitting around wasting time. And it's like they're faking the funk. These people be
Right.
Right.
faking the funk.
Right.
Completely. It's all smoke and mirrors, right? You're seeing the shiny jewelry. You're seeing that, right? But it's fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you have people envying what somebody has on, or what the clothes that they have on, but you really don't know what people have done to get what they have.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
You do not know what people have done to get what they have.
But they could have been poor too. They could have had unforeseen circumstances that wrought their upbringing where they didn't have as much, and now it's like, okay, this person decided their 30s or their 40s or their 50s, and it's like they could have, okay, they went to college, they did this, they had a job where they climbed up. They can do the same exact thing, but yet
Right.
people just want to hate. Like soon as they see it, and it's like, you had the same
Mhm.
opportunity as me, but
Right.
you just chose to still live like you're, oh yeah, let's go after these girls and pop bottles. We gonna go to the club and all this and all that.
All
And it's
right.
like, bro, like we're in our later 30s. Like, come on, like they grow up.
You
And then
can't.
it's one, like,
Some
Right.
people just, they get older, but they don't mature.
Yeah, or it's crazy when they be in their 50s and 60s still doing that. And it's just like,
Yes,
Right.
Danielle, you deserve, honey. You deserve.
100%.
Like when you put in
yes.
the hard work, you're going to have folks that they may even seem on the surface like they're supporting you, but they're really not.
Yep.
Um, they're speaking negatively about you behind your back or whatever have you. But all of that doesn't matter. What matters is what you think about yourself and how you think
Uh-huh.
about yourself,
Yep.
and just being honorable and doing the work that it requires. And
Right.
that's it. Like if people want to talk or people don't like it or whatever, that's going to happen. You can be the most generous person and there's still going to be someone that says, why they always giving everybody money, who they think they are. So, like, you
Coach,
can't
is
win.
this coach? You are so correct. Just like I got monetized, and then people watch. He gonna do this. He ain't gonna still remember the smaller people. He gonna get monetized. He gonna take away, and it's like I got monetized, and I'm still trying to help folk, and people still got stuff to say.
They
I'm
still gonna
like, yeah,
say stuff.
it's
Still,
crazy.
I'm telling you, it really does. It really, you
Yep.
cannot please everyone.
You really
Yeah,
can.
Everybody's not going to
yeah.
clap for you. Sometimes people just don't jive with you, and that's
Uh-huh.
it. Like you got to keep it pushing. Like you have to.
Right. What's up, Crystal? Thank you for joining.
Chris, what up?
Crystal.
Crystal.
So, to go back with that, with what you said, Coach, like the example I like to use is that you could be a person and you could give everybody in the world, $100 bill, everybody, every single person in the world. Now to a millionaire, whatever, that's not a lot of money, but it's like everybody's gonna be grateful except for that select few. They're gonna be like, if you got enough money to give to everybody else, why you only giving us $100?
Uh-huh.
While
Uh-huh.
while everybody else, while they might be a millionaire, whatever, like they'll invest it, or they might take their wife or husband out, and then it's gonna be that select few. What's $100? Somebody that don't even have $100 is gonna say
Right.
$100. Like this ain't nothing. You got
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. What is that? What is that? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
It's a really messed up mindset to have.
it is.
And I really feel when people are like that, I feel sorry for them because you're living in this perpetual negativity
Mm-hmm.
all the time. And that must be very tiring
It
to
has to
just
be.
always be negative, to always find something terrible to say. Like,
It's not tiring for them because if they're
it
living in
gotta be.
chaos, it's not tiring for them because that like their day cannot go forward unless they cause somebody to stumble or unless they did something negative. Like it doesn't sit right inside their mind. Like they
Yeah.
thrive off of it and eat that.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah, you're
go.
right. 'Cause there are folks that they thrive in chaos.
Right.
Yeah,
Like a weed.
yeah. Right, right, coach. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, yo.
Like if it's peaceful and serene, they can't sit still. That's true.
Right.
I've known folks like that
Yeah.
Yeah.
they will drum up chaos and confusion just because.
Yep. Yep. So like even to take that to another level, it's a lot of like trying to have a relationship with somebody. A lot of people feel like if you're not argumentative and all of that other stuff, they feel like that's not love.
Right.
It's like, what you mean?
Yeah.
We
Speak on
supposed
it.
to argue all the time and fuss and fight and that's showing love? Not in my
That's a
book.
because I think that's the sad thing is like that's probably what they saw growing up as a relationship was two people that argued and fought and the police were called and all of that. And if you're not willing to get that angry, then you can't possibly love them. That's
Yeah.
sad. That's a sad
Yeah. No,
existence.
it's very real. And I think, in my earlier 20s, from certain areas I was from, that's how the females were. Like if you would name
Yeah.
you ain't hitting me, you ain't throwing me against the wall, like fight me, yeah, and blah blah blah. If I get him, I want you to spit inside my face. And they literally would say stuff like that. And it just got to a point where I'm just like, this ain't me, even though you know, I went from being inside of a good area, stuff happened when we were younger, then
Right.
had to go to like a lower area, and it was like it was okay. And I was raised up in that, but
Mm-hmm.
even though I was there for some odd reason, I was just like, yo, this, even though I was
It's
born
not
into
me.
it,
It didn't
yeah,
feel
it's not
home.
me.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had to get out, like, you know, and people will, I mean, some people say, like, I think you are from the hood, but I try to carry myself so you won't see that because I don't want that to be part of me. It's nothing wrong with it for whoever's
Right.
there to each their
Right.
own.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it. No judging. But I just wanted better because some of my peers, I would see certain stuff and I'm like, okay, yeah, all this is good. The street cred is good. But once you reach a certain age, what
Right.
is street cred when you don't have the pot to piss in and you don't have a little bit of savings and you know
Mhm.
you constantly begging this and now you at the corner waiting for the store to open so you can get your freaking, you know, your henny or your whiskey. It's just like, nah, I didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We don't. That's not the life. It's not the life.
Yep.
No, no. And then they get mad at you because you want better. And it's just like, okay, let's try to all do this. And
Not
you know, you try to bring people up, but for some odd reason, it's like it's always some excuse. Oh, so I spent the money on this, or oh, well, we could. And it's just like you really don't want better. Like they really
they
don't
don't. They don't.
want. And
And
it's like
oh god,
no,
Do you
no,
think
no.
they don't want better or they don't know better?
both.
Both, both. Because supreme, I mean, elevated. You already know how it is. It's people. They want better because they do know better. See, there's a difference between being raised a certain way and your mind has been woven into a matrix of you think this is how life is, and then there's people who know what to do. They've tried to do it, but
Mhm.
it's like it don't even feel right to them. They're like, no, nah, it's like they know that they need better but they don't, it irritates them. You know, like you could bring them to a nice neighborhood and they'll literally be like, yo, this shit too quiet. I gotta break a
Mm-hmm.
bottle. I'm like, bruh, get out of here. Like,
Mhm. Yep.
Mm.
Trisha said when you want better, people think you're ungrateful.
right?
Yes.
Yep. Like, oh, you think you better than
Or
us?
you think you're better than
Yeah.
people.
Oh God, I hate
And I'm
hearing
like,
that.
no, you think I'm better than people. Don't put
Yeah.
that off on me. That's
Right,
your
right.
thought.
Right.
Oh.
That's how you feel. We all inside the same boat. Like some people think that, and it's like even up here, some people like, oh, you think you better, or you think because you got people inside your chat. And I'm just like, what do you like? How? When I
Right.
literally want to bring people up, like I'm not even selfish. I'm not even selfish with it. Here, if I know you, I bet you take a rich. I want you to get subs too.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, something about that. And then look at him, that Negro foaming at the mouth. Something
Yep.
wrong with him. Like it's just something.
Right. So Mimi said it's fear.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
It's
mm,
stepping outside of your comfort zone, even if your comfort zone is a war zone,
mm-hmm.
it is there's a certain comfort there. You know that, like you said, if they go to a quiet neighborhood, they're like, I gotta break a bottle or something. Because they're used to
Mm-hmm.
hearing police sirens and gunshots and all of that and
Yep.
chaos and people fighting and screaming. If you're
Yep.
used to that, when you're taken out of that into a totally different environment,
Mm-hmm.
it's complete discomfort.
Right.
And that is painful, that and it's fearful, and that's across the board.
mm,
It's not just like with moving out of a certain neighborhood. It's
Yep.
any change, like stepping out of a
The
say
comfort zone.
you're in a job right now that you can't stand.
oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
Your
you
comfort
but
zone.
you
Yep.
stay because you know you're gonna get paid every 2 weeks, and there's a certain comfort in that for you.
Right.
It's close to your house. You start bargaining with yourself, right? Oh, this job is close to my house. Or I get to work from home with this
It's
job.
convenient. It's
You start
convenient.
Yup.
you start bargaining with yourself, because comfort. There's a certain comfort in that, and knowing It's better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. These are all sayings that we say to keep us in our box.
Right.
Stepping
Right.
outside of the box is very fearful because it's the unknown. You're stepping into the unknown.
Right. Right. What's good, Chris? Thank you for joining, bro. I see you in the chat. Danielle said, even if your comfort zone is a war zone, that is good, coach. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Mimi said the unknown. Yep, exactly. Change is hard for some people.
It's
It
very hard.
is. Yep. Yep.
I think change is hard for most people, but I think some people are willing to face the challenge and other
Yeah.
people aren't as willing to face the challenge.
Right. Why would you think that, coach? You think it's the fear of failure?
Yeah, the fear of failure. For sure. That's a big one. Not thinking that you'll be able to do it. You're going to fall on your face. Everyone's going to laugh at you. People are going to be talking about you. Like, just think like with someone in their 40s or someone in their 30s. So some people in their 30s think they old too, right?
Mhm.
Starting a social media career, becoming a content creator. A lot
Right.
of people don't tell their family because for that fear of their family saying to them, you're not gonna make it. Why would you do that? You're gonna look stupid. So they don't even tell their family for that reason.
Yeah.
They don't tell anybody.
I get it. I get it. You know me.
Right.
I'm that type of person. I'm gonna make you eat your words,
Talk
and
about it.
then once it's all said and done, like you didn't believe in my dream, so you could go ahead and get out of my face. I don't care who
Right,
you are.
right.
You know, you ain't even give up no fake encouragement. You just straight out said, "Oh, that
Like,
ain't
what are
never
you
gonna
doing?
work for you." Right. You know, okay,
Right.
cool. Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Dang, I didn't accidentally put my camera on. Y'all didn't see my big old toe. Shoot.
Danielle said
Change,
fear of failure and fear of success is two sides of the same coin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but this is what I
ooh,
want people to realize. Like, if I can do something, I had a whole lot of crazy stuff that has happened to me, and I don't never talk about it. Right? I don't
right.
ever talk about it ever.
Hmm.
But I've gone through just about as much stuff as people gone up here, whether it be this, that, health, losing everything, trying to regain it back, accidents, everything.
Right.
And one day I'm just like, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna just try. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And
Right.
once you get past that and don't care what anybody thinks,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know how many people come at me, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this with your channel, you should do that. And I'm just like, well, I mean, I accept constructive criticism,
All right.
but then watch, you're gonna fail. I didn't think I was gonna be monetized. I didn't think I would have, some of y'all caring people that's like, oh, what's up, odds? What's up, this? And coming back
Mm-hmm.
to check me out. I'm just like, okay, cool. Like,
Right.
and it just happened. It happened, and people, one of my family members found out. See, well, you should have started that earlier. If you so called funny, you should have started that. This, you know how far you would have been. Or I don't really think it's that funny. I don't really. It's just always something negative. Yeah,
People always got
Ain't no
something to
lie.
say, boy.
because
People always have something to say, but guess where they saying it? Over there, not doing nothing.
Right. Right.
right, right, and they're not doing nothing. I'm like, I know if you saw me in real life, you wouldn't say this to my face. You would dap me up. I already know how this goes.
Right.
I've seen it
Right.
before. All you're gonna do is, hey,
Oh,
what's up?
yeah.
Dap
Oh,
me up,
real eyes, bro. Your biggest fan, yo. I knew you could do it, man.
and
I
I'm like,
believed in
oh,
you the whole
cool.
time, bro.
And I'm gonna be side eyeing with my vest and everything on. Like, yeah, you better get away from me.
Right.
And that's your family, like the people that you know, because a lot of times I like on different chats, we talk about
Mhm.
like people being upset that their family isn't supporting them
Right.
and not sharing out their stuff. But I always say, who care? Like, I mean, no, I mean, respectfully, who
Right.
care? Like, find your tribe. Like, find your
That
tribe.
Yes.
Because what's gonna happen is when that buzz starts happening and one day one of those family members pop in. This happened to me. One
Really?
day one of those family members pop in on your live,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be like, wait a minute, you got a channel.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I wasn't
Yeah.
carrying that camera around for nothing, child.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
no. And your
And then
biggest
they jump on
supporters
the
will be a
bandwagon after
stranger.
that. They'll jump on
Yeah,
after.
yeah, for real. For real.
Yeah,
That person you don't know, you don't even know that person's name, and they got that energy about them. They want everybody that they come across to win.
Yeah.
Just the overall good spirit. While these
yeah,
people that you share bloodline and genes
Huh.
with is your
right.
biggest haters.
You know how many people have told me that they're like, "Yo, I don't know what it is about you, but you mad cool. Like you're better than some of my family members, or trying to motivate, or this or that." And that's what I said on here. It's sad, but you will find people who will treat you better, do better. Shoot, you have
Support
strangers up
you
here,
more.
yeah, giving you $5 before your own family give you a quarter. Just like,
Yep.
here, here's the super chat. Like, and it's like that. It's
Yep.
like that. It's
And
like
coming out of nowhere, and you're like, wow, like
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Like,
Just
nope.
keep going. That's really the bottom line. Is keep going and F your family. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I
Y'all my cousin, right? Yeah, no, you have no.
Exactly,
You
Trisha.
Yeah, right, Trisha. No, you have to think like that, because the thing is, the moment that you start to open it, this is the thing, y'all. If they've already been like that, there's not gonna be any change to it. It's just like you're letting in a secret hater. It's just like they're
Chewy.
still right. They're just
Mm-hmm.
going to continue having this thought process about you.
right.
So if they thought it before, even if you start to climb up, they're still going to be pointing stuff, doing this, and who knows, it might be like a troll or something like that, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
somebody that you know. It's like you think it's somebody else, and it's like somebody that's close to you. You know, creating stuff, because people be doing that. They be doing that. Like, it be people saying certain stuff inside my chat. I'm like, yeah, it's somebody that I know, because not some random troll ain't gonna know that. Like, they come
Certain
inside my
stuff.
live
Yep.
and do that.
Yep. Yep.
Your family
And
is
then
crazy.
and
No,
then so now you wanna sit there and analyze the situation. It's like, okay, this is my family or whatever the case, but like, do you want that type of energy like right next to you? No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
no,
Stay over that way. Yeah, what's up, cuz? What's up, sis? What's up, bro? Stay
Over
over there,
there.
though.
you stay over
Go,
there.
go up the
Energy
deuce and keep it
vampires.
pushing.
Yep, coach. That is a real thing too. And people discount that and think that is not real. But I've given proven facts and points that
Mhm.
stuff like that is real, because you can be around certain people, watch certain people, talk to them on the phone, and it's like you feel drained, you start
Yes, I
feeling
can't do it.
anxious,
Yeah.
you're just like, I can't be around you right now. Like, something about your aura and your energy is very negative, and I don't want what's on you jumping on me. So bye.
That
Hmm.
energy that they try to suck all of your energy. And I'm very adamant
Hmm.
about that. I can't do that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I need all the energy that I can muster up in this 46-year-old body to
Big
do
Hmm.
what
fact.
I do already. I do
Right.
not have energy to be like to have somebody that's just gonna drag you down. I don't have
Right.
the energy for that. So
Hmm.
I can love you from afar. I'll love you from afar. I'm not the type of person, if I'm your friend
Hmm.
today and we fall out today, I'm not going to be talking about you behind your back tomorrow. That's not the type of
Absolutely.
person I am. But I
Tell
can
it.
distance myself from
Yeah.
you.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But no love lost. But I have self-preservation. Like, you're not going to drag me down with you.
Hmm. Right.
I need positive energy around me. We got, like, all of us that are content creators, we are trying to do something that is difficult to do on a
Already. Yeah.
platform that's difficult to do it on. So we
Right.
Yep.
need the energy to do that, to show up and have great content. And not
That
only
part.
just great content, to be able to also live your life outside of YouTube in a productive way, So having all of that negative energy around you, all it's going to do is make you ball up on your bed and not do nothing. And
Right.
I'm not doing that. I don't have time. Like yesterday live, the time. How do you spend your time? And I'm not going to spend my time on the phone trying to get somebody to do what they're not going to do. I'm not doing it.
Right.
People will be mad because you didn't ask them to do something that you know that they not gonna do.
Speak on it, y'all. Yes. Like you know they was gonna say no.
It's an elevator. Oh, yo, elevator.
I saw that.
Like, bro, like what?
Like, what is the matter with you? I have a situation that is happening right now, and I'm like, we are way, like, me and my friend group, one of my friend groups, we are way too old to be like, everybody, in my opinion, should be able to, like, if you planning something like a trip or something, I feel that every adult should be able to manage their own getting to and leaving from the location that you're going to, right? Because we're adults. So if two people get together and say, hey, you want to travel together? Fine. Like, no one else should be mad that somebody didn't call them to ask them if they also want to. I can't, like, that type of energy like that.
Yeah,
like when people
yeah.
are very needy and like have this sense of entitlement that people don't have a million other things going on.
Right.
And are responsible for their transportation as well, or their whatever as well. I can't do it. Because I wouldn't do that. I would not impose myself on anyone else.
Exactly.
Right. And if that was the case, they should have asked you. They shouldn't just sit there and just wait. Well, I just hope that they're gonna ask me, do I need a ride?
Like, how old are you? How you gonna get there?
A 40-year-old acting like they 12. A big baby inside an adult's body, because adults do not be adult nowadays. So I know.
Right. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah.
But you know that it's very difficult to start to separate yourself from people, especially if it's like friends or like even family. It's very difficult for people to be able to do that. And I think sometimes people feel really guilty about that. You know, they feel like if it's a family member, they should be there for them, and they should be there for this person, and they should be here for that person, even your children when they get to a certain age. But I like to preach about changing that narrative and putting yourself first, putting your needs first, making sure that you're good first, because if you don't take care of yourself, who gonna do it?
Who's gonna do it? That part.
Right.
Yep.
And
you running yourself ragged for everybody else, and at the end of the day, people still ungrateful.
That part. And to coattail of what you said, right? I have developed an easy way and an easy plan of alleviating that problem. So you know how when you said sometimes, you find it difficult when a family member or, like a close friend or a cousin, this is what y'all do. And this is what I do. This is a gem drop right here. You look at these people, right? And you remove that title and compare their actions to everybody else. So if they're treating you morally wrong and disrespectful and all that stuff, and it's hard for you to see through it, be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to remove this title of brother. I'm going to remove this title of cousin. I'm going to remove this title of friend. And you treating me just like how an enemy would. Okay, now I can easily let you go. Remove that title, and it'll be that much easier.
Right. Look what me time said, would they do it for me? Huh? Because let me tell you something. The things that I hear people do, they be leaving their job early to go pick somebody up from Timbuktu, bring them back. Oh, wait, they forgot something, taking them back, like doing all kinds of running around for other people. And the moment they're at work, which is 15 minutes from that person that they drove all over the universe, lives, and that person's like, oh, I can't make it.
Yep. That scenario.
Stop
You're
the
not lying,
madness.
Coach.
Stop the madness. Like, stop the madness. It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
And like, I like what you said, real. Like, taking that title off. Take that title right off and be like, Dad, you really treat me like some bum in the street. Like, you treat me like garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
you're
And you're
supposed
the
to
one
be
that's
my
helping
cousin. You're
them.
supposed to be my mom or whoever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because they hide behind that and say, oh, well, you're supposed to help me. You're
Mm-hmm.
family. Or I don't have to do this. Or, the whole, well, I'm family. I don't have to pay it back. Come on. Like, ain't family supposed to be there? And it's just like, what? Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm putting you on block. And now you're never borrowing any money from me again. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's wrong. Oh, well, you shouldn't have done it because the things that these people do, you would
Mm-hmm.
never think to do to them.
Right.
Right.
So I don't want to hear, oh, it was a mistake and all that stuff. I would never dare do such things. So I don't need you in my life. I don't need you in my presence.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. Right. And
That's
so like, even with that, like you said, if you ask to borrow, I expect it paid back. If you ask me to look out for you, that's different. Then if I get it back, I get it back. But I'm looking out out of the kindness of my heart, not letting you borrow. So the words is all it's all in the words, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
yeah, borrow from you, but then try to go into hiding. And then when you try to ask for it, they look at you like you did something wrong. And it's like, you owe me money.
I gotta ask for the money you owe me back.
Right. But
Yeah.
then but when they asking for the money, they can call. They know your number when they asking
Yep.
for the money. But when
Yep.
it's time to pay it back, you gotta
Yep.
hunt them down.
Yep. Yep. And this
Then,
happened and all that. And then you see them, they on a trip somewhere
Oh
or
my
at
God.
some club or
Hey,
something.
that's
You got
why
the
I
nerve
always
to
my
post
answer is
stuff.
always I ain't got it.
nah. Then it's
I ain't
like,
got it.
yeah, you could take your little funky ass money back.
Right,
Now
your
my
little
Yep.
money
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Noted. Noted.
Yep.
Noted. My funky money.
funky little
Great.
20. Dang, I gotta put that short back up.
Your funky money. Your little money back.
Yeah. And getting mad at you. How is it funky? But you're the one
and,
that
and
needed it.
and it's a little 20 too. So
Right?
it's funky and it's little. Oh, okay. Heard you.
Here's your little funky 20. Here's your funky
Yeah.
little 20.
Yo.
Dang,
Yep.
you need it that bad?
Right, right.
Ooh.
And pay me back how I gave it to you. Don't be trying to
But
give me
that's the
freaking
thing. Like,
$14
like,
in quarters and then like another 5 in dimes and the rest in pennies. Pay me back how I paid you.
That's petty as
but this is the
hell.
thing. Like, if people ask me for money, I literally tell them I ain't got it.
Right.
But if I want to give, like kind of what Mimi is saying, if I hear someone talking about, they're down and out, and I know they could use a couple dollars, and I have a
Mhm.
couple dollars,
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give it
That's a
to
different
you.
story.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's it. I don't do the borrow thing because people don't pay you back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna hate you forever. Now,
Yep. Coach, I'm telling you, or when they try to pay you back, it's just like they always do that little, I don't know how to explain it, but it's that little skim thing that they do. It's like they borrow $20 off you, but then they want to give you back like $16, or they borrow 100 and want to give back like 81, and then
mm-mm,
just act like they gave everything back and don't say nothing about it. And it's like, you're short,
right.
and it's like, that's why
They
I don't
know
even bother.
they damn. Because if you was to
They
give them,
know.
if they asked you to borrow $100 and you gave them $81, they'd be like, "That's all you got."
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
people are out of
Yeah.
their minds.
Yep.
yeah.
Like,
That's
and
all
what's
you
so
got.
funny is the people that get asked for other people that always get asked to borrow money from others. Do you ever ask people to borrow money? I never
No.
ask anyone
Nope, nope. I'll figure it out myself.
ever.
Nope. Even if I'm struggling or something, that's one thing I don't do. It's just like I'll figure it out
I'll
myself.
figure it out.
Yep. That's
Yep.
how
I
I'd rather
never
say.
ask anybody for nothing
Right.
ever in my entire life,
Yep.
except for my dad. Like when we was younger, but I'm talking about in teenage years. But when I became an adult and started working on my own, I never begged anybody no money. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
If I
Right.
ain't have it, I ain't have it. As my mom would say, I will suck solid. That's a Jamaican saying, meaning
Yeah,
you make
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah. Yup. Oh yeah, you are Islander too, right?
Yeah, my mama and daddy. But
Cool.
I'm always fascinated that people have the gall to go up to some other person none of us are wealthy like that, right? To
Right.
go
Right.
up to
Right.
another hardworking person that has to get up and go to a job. They probably can't stand a couple people at the job. They got to go there and stay there for all those hours and get a paycheck every 2 weeks, just like you. And
Mm-hmm.
you could ask them for money. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially this thing if you have it, have the job and all that stuff. But like you said, I get it. If a person's like they don't have all their wherewithal, they're a little disabled, or they just ain't life and have been through something, you kind of know their struggle. So it's like, okay, here's my act of kindness. But it's
yeah,
Right.
the
and you
people
bless them
who,
with a little something, or you know what I'm saying? Like I've done things like I go to the supermarket and whatever I'm buying for myself, I'll pick up another one and just drop the food off and not
Right.
ask for anything.
Right.
Not like just drop it off and just
Mm-hmm.
they be like, oh, you don't have to do that. I wanted to do it and that's it.
That's
But
it.
don't like people asking you for money. It's really poor money management.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
mm,
I'm not fixing your chart. No, I'm getting all mad.
yeah.
yeah, I ain't gonna be supporting your habits. Exactly, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you like,
So
yo, let me borrow $40. Why? So you can buy your weed?
right. And
No.
Right?
one of my old coworkers I used to work with, he always said if somebody asking for something small, like that's just for a habit. It's to get their quick
Yeah.
fix. That's not real money to where it's like, okay, you probably really need it like for your rent or something. You asking, let me hold $30. Like, nah, you trying to
No, I
like
ain't got it. I
you
don't
trying
have
to
it.
buy some
Hmm.
smoke, or you gonna go get you a little bottle of something to drink.
Yeah.
Cheap bottle of Tito's.
Where my money a little bottle of Tito's.
Like that little bottle of Tito's the elevator
You
caught
need
in
a
my
dry
life.
month. If you can't afford your own Tito's and your own whatever, then you need to fast for a little bit.
You need to go down to the bottom shelf of the liquor store.
Or you need to fast for a little bit and figure it out. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Hey,
Yeah.
so
Right. That's the thing, Mimi. But I think when you open the door, like if they call you and they ask for money one time, they coming back.
it's a
You on
thing
the
now. They feel
now you on the list. When now
Hmm. Hmm.
now you might have been like
Yup.
fourth or fifth on the list,
yeah,
and you the first one. You
Yup.
like, okay, I got you.
they be like,
Now
oh
you
Oh
yeah,
put
shit,
tip
the
you
on the
was
next
on the
list.
time,
first call. They're gonna be like, oh
first
yeah, you
call,
was on the first
boom. I
call.
ain't even gotta ask
Oh.
all these other people.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
Cole, so listen, I know you heard this one before. So even now, like they trying to borrow some money. They know that you a hustler, so they be like, "Hey, coach, let me borrow some big money. I know you got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, I know
Yup.
I know you got it. You got the style. You got your
You got your
workout
little
business,
side
and you
hustle.
and you
And I'm
got
like,
that nice job. I know you got it, big money.
I
Yup.
know you got, what I also got? I also got a big electricity bill. All right. Leave me
Yeah.
alone. I ain't got it.
Right.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Thank you, Tracy, for
Shoot.
stopping by.
Indeed,
They
Tracy.
they real
Yeah.
hey Tracy's. Nah, but that's definitely how they do. And they be like, first, no, they'll start, they try to buddy you up first. They be like, yo, how your classes going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yup.
still
Yup.
doing
Yup.
you still doing those classes? Oh wow. You've been doing that for a minute. I
How
know
business
you haven't
going?
people. Yeah,
Yeah. Yo.
yeah.
Yes. Y'all on point with this one.
And then it go into the story. Then it's
Then
like,
they
hey,
go into their
guess what
story.
happened though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
came and repo my car. I had my J's from Renner Center, and they came and got those.
Yeah.
So
Yup.
now I gotta walk in. I ain't got no shoes on my. Then there's a whole story going. Just
And I
keep
got a
going.
story too. I'm like, man, listen, I got laid off back in 2010. And they repoed my car. Like my car, literally, I'm not even lying. My car
Nah,
got
yeah.
repoed in 2010. I got laid off of my job. I was
Mm-hmm.
home. I had to go back with my mom's house, but I lost
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
That happened.
Right.
That happens. I'm like, so what you gonna do? What's your plan? Because me
Right.
giving you money one time ain't gonna fix it. So what you gonna do then? Huh?
Right. Right.
You ain't got no plan, and I ain't got it. So what we gonna do now?
Yeah.
But when people start with that, like asking me, like, yo, how your classes go? I'm like, first of all, not one of y'all is getting up and getting on that damn Zoom Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and doing a whole workout and screaming and yelling and then doing
Right.
all the back end stuff. Ain't nobody getting none of that money. That I earned that.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is earned.
Then it's
It
like,
is.
oh, so hey, I see you got your YouTube going too, Coach. How's that? Oh,
Yeah.
I seen you had a monetization party. Oh, so you
Yes.
get money from YouTube too? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Elevated.
That's what's
You
up.
are listen, y'all. The people that sit there and they sit on your live streams and they literally sit there with a pen and a pad and they count up your super chats. And then it's
Uh-huh.
just like during the whole live stream. Then it's like later on that night, like, oh yeah, that was a good live stream. Cut up. I'm like, I
Or the
don't
same thing
even
with
get
your
paid the same
subscriber
day.
count and your
Right.
views. Like
Right.
they like pocket they view watching too. Like what is that?
Right.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
do that.
yes, yes. It driving themselves crazy, seeing how many people was on your stream, seeing how many views that you got for that day, counting up all your money, and still got something to say like, oh well, you only had
I don't do that.
300
Like
people today, 400. Like, who cares? So what?
Only 300-400 people.
Yeah,
You a
only.
hater.
Oh,
You a
oh
hater. Okay.
yeah, I hate her. Exactly. I'm like, to me, if a couple of hundred, even 50, I don't care. I'm appreciative of anybody that comes inside my
3,
stream.
10,
anybody.
5, 1.
One
It don't
because
even
Yeah.
matter, bro.
there was
Yes.
a time when we were all did our first live.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember there being a whole lot of people and maybe your first
Nobody.
live blew up. I don't know. But
Nope.
when you first start going live, you literally twiddling your thumbs, child. Ain't nobody in there.
Yeah, and then you already nervous. You trying not to
Yeah.
tumble over your words, and you looking at the count or the view
Yeah.
count, and it's like,
Yeah.
dang, I ain't nobody here. Let me just keep talking to myself.
Let me just keep talking to myself.
Then
Nobody
you'll see
liking, nobody
one will
watching.
pop up. You be like, oh, okay, cool, and then it be
Then it
like,
goes
bloop.
off.
Yep. Yep.
Dang.
Yep. That's how
Yeah,
it be.
like,
That's how it be.
Oh yes,
And
Trisha. People watching views is doing the absolute most.
absolute
It's
most.
crazy.
wait,
It's
do, y-
crazy.
do y'all know what's so crazy about that? And and this is through my own investigating, through my own analytics and watching stuff. It is not about the views
At
whatsoever at
all.
all. I remember one
Say
time.
it again, real.
It is not about the views. That is a pride thing. Like I know people that, oh, well, you haven't hit 1,000 or 2,000. But guess what? I'm happy with the 200 to the 500 views that I get, because if the people are staying, right, it's better to have
It's better.
200 or 300 views and you get like 10 to like 35 watch hours off that
Yes.
one live stream versus somebody who's got like 1,000 or 1,500 views, 2,000 views, but then they only got like 3 or 4 watch hours off
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah, because and I've been trying to say this for the longest. Like what you really want to do is build a community. You want people that are going to watch. Like when I do my vlogs, I don't like the views are one thing. Like you can have 3,000 views on a vlog, right?
Right.
But it's people that click on and click off. That's
Mm-hmm.
considered a view. I don't care about that. The watch hours, the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see. How many people actually watch your vlog
Right.
or
Right.
stay on your live and engage? That's more
Right.
important than how many people are there.
exactly, because those
Yeah.
people could come. It could be 1,000 people that do come, but they stay for a minute and then they
For a
leave.
sec, not
They stay
even a
for
minute, like 20 seconds, 10 seconds.
it, it,
And that's messing
it's
up. Don't matter of fact, don't come. Like stay out of here.
Right. Right.
right, right. No, y'all are so correct on that. And like I said, people will sit there and bash you on that. But like you said, if you have a strong community, even if it's like, okay, a lower amount of people, but if those people are there to support you, I've
Yes.
seen people who, oh, they get to 1,500 views, but those views don't count for live streams until after. It has to be the 1,000 after. Like you can get 1,000 or 2,000. You're not going to get paid during that live stream.
No.
It's the additional 5,000 that hits that CPU.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
if you got people who here hit your super chat, or even if it's $1, I'll be appreciative of anything.
Yeah.
That's more important, because people think, oh, high views. Okay, what's high views? Nobody's supporting you at all.
Right.
Just watching nonsense.
Right.
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 And that's the
Okay.
thing. Like I think, like you said, views are, it's a vanity thing, it's a pride thing. But if you're not getting high views on your videos or whatever, don't let that deter you from posting, because especially if people are actually watching. If you go on the back end and you're seeing that people, the 2 people that watched, that clicked on your vlog or clicked on your live, actually stayed around and you got watch hours from that, that's
Thank you.
better than the higher views. And the
Yeah.
same thing with subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same
What is the
thing with
purpose of having
subscribers.
thousands
After a
of
thousand,
subscribers? Yeah. Thousands of subscribers. You got like 2 people inside your chat. Like, I've seen people try to poke fun, at me and others, and oh yeah, you got low subscribers. It was actually some female from the other side of YouTube, and I'm just like, you a old lady, and it's just like, who cares? Because you got way more subscribers than me. But it's funny how you got the same amount of people inside your chat as mine, and they're
right?
mad that I won't, you know, support this, and can you push my books and all my stuff on your channel, please? And I'm just like, well, now that you've been talking about me, it's just like crazy.
No,
So
I'm doing it.
it's better to have 30 views on your long form vid, and those 30 people watched it all the way through,
Yes,
versus to
Trisha.
have 400 views on your long form video and the person stayed there for half the people don't even watch. They just drop a comment like, oh, I can make a video. What's inside my bag? Somebody leave a stupid comment. Nice bag. This is a
There's
bag
no.
that there's no bag. It's something that I was trying to eat and show people. And I just hit the video like, man, these people crazy. You didn't even watch it.
And that's the
Yep.
thing. Like, I'm not surfing a whole bunch of lives just looking for people to sub to and all of that, because I
Right.
want people to decide to subscribe to my channel and watch my content, that are actually interested in my content and are gonna watch.
Right.
Because like Trisha just asked, so we get paid for watch hours, not the views, right?
So
You get paid for watch hours,
yeah,
kind of,
like
but
it's the
not views.
engagement. Yeah, it's the
Engagement.
engagement. So what
Mm-hmm.
happens is YouTube will watch your analytics, right? And that's when, like, say for instance, you're getting paid through AdSense. Those people who put the money into the AdSense, they'll pay you a higher, because they're like, okay, you're getting more hours, you're getting
Yeah,
more engagement. If these
engagement.
people, yeah, like, you ever notice you end your live and it'll say the average such and such. So if you at least got people staying like what I believe like 2 minutes or more, or 5,
Yeah,
that's what they look at. So it's not about it's the engagement. So they're like, you were
yeah,
able to hold these people in their attention. So they look at those watch hours because of the engagement time.
yes.
Okay.
And the
So
reactions, the chat,
yeah.
all of that stuff, like people
So
sticking around and staying on your
Mm-hmm.
channel and not just
Okay.
clicking through. So when you get those high viewed lives, if people are just coming through like just to be nosy and leaving,
Right.
then
yeah, you're only gonna get paid like 1 or 2 cents. Like, they literally
yeah,
will pay you like 2
then
cents. So you can get 5,000 views and get like 3 cents or 4 cents. Like
yeah,
it's not gonna count. But if you have lesser views and they engage, then it's like, okay, now these people, this is how much the advertisers are gonna pay. This is that. But people think it's extra high and all this stuff. If it's better support through when the people come and you know support you, because then you got to have that long engagement, or you got to have extra high views, and I'm talking like
like high.
100,000, yeah, 100,000, like 70,000 views and up. Like, that's what's gonna get you a
That's
paycheck.
gonna get you paid, like paid. Or if you have like, let's say like 24K on an hour-long video and people watch most of it, you'll get
Yeah,
paid a way more than but the thing is, like, when people get monetized, you still gotta hit that threshold every month. So you gotta
Yeah.
hit that $100.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yup, she's so right. If you don't make $100, through all like between super chats and the memberships and the ads and all that stuff, you're not getting paid. You have to make $100, otherwise you don't get paid, and it just rolls over into the next pay
Right.
thing of the next 21st of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
good.
So once you get monetized, you gotta keep your foot on. You gotta keep posting.
yeah, you got to go even harder than what you was
Yeah.
before, because some people, and if you don't keep posting once you get monetized, if you don't post nothing within 3 or 4 months, they consider you a disengager of your channel, and believe it or not, you can become unmonetized if you stop.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Demonetized. They cut you off
Mm-hmm.
fast too.
Yep. Yep.
All right, you have a good night, motivated to so. Thank you for
Yes, good
stopping
night,
through.
motivated.
Yes. Have a great one, motivated.
But it's not to discourage you. Like I think the
Yeah,
monetization
still
is
do it.
good if you are going to be really consistent on your channel. Since I became monetized, I hit the threshold every month, which is big to me. It's big to me because I still feel like I haven't hit my what I really, really want to do on YouTube yet. And the fact that I'm able to be monetized, like to get a payout every month is good.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, me two times. And it's really not about views. Like I really want y'all to understand that.
Yeah, I keep telling people like I don't hit over 1,000 views, y'all. I haven't hit over that. Well, my shorts, but for my lives, I haven't. But the ads afterwards, because of engagement, you can get paid for that because of the
Yeah,
engagement. Remember the advertiser? They're like, oh, the people stay, so we can offer you even if you don't hit over 1,000. So people are like,
right.
how ads pay you? The engagement, the
Engagement.
engagement.
Yes, because my lives don't hit nowhere near 1,000 views, child.
Right.
But I get paid off of my lives too.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Like, yeah, especially afterwards, and they
It's
look and it's like
engagement.
the commercials, the engagement. So if they see that the people stick around longer, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, now that these people stuck longer inside your live, what's going to end up happening is now we get to place these, ads and ad rolls, and most likely these people are going to stay and watch your live afterwards. So we're going to pay you a little bit higher. Like that's just how it happens,
Mm-hmm.
which is still sense.
Good to know.
And elevator, how close are you to with your watch hour?
You gonna be a lot of you?
No, tell the truth, Knuckle. Where you at?
So I'm at 583.
583.
No, excuse me. 500 plus 783.
783.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Okay, so you got to get to 3,000. So after this month, it's gonna jump. You'll probably be over 1,000 by the end of
yeah.
this.
So just from this month, I'm up 279, and I
Yeah,
had 500. Before this month. So
yeah,
Right.
I'm cool. I'm
yeah.
good.
Just keep rocking and rolling, yo. Like just
Keep rocking and
keep
rolling.
rocking, and before you know, you're gonna hit that 3,000, and then before you know it, you're gonna hit 4,000.
And I'm gonna give y'all a little secret, right? This is what I noticed like about the algorithm of the people, because people always think, oh no, it's about the algorithm. Very seldom it is, but I'm gonna give y'all the secrets for the people who think about giving up and it's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Remember, it was summertime for a lot of people inside the United States. More people were outside, more people were doing their own thing. It's going to come a point in time now where it's starting to get cold again. People are
Yep.
going to start
Yep.
staying inside and they're going to come
Mm-hmm.
back to YouTube and start watching more. So this is when you need to start getting on your grind, especially starting October all the way through December, January.
Yeah,
It pops off. People are home, they're bored. It's like they're depressed because of the snow. They're going to want to watch.
they're gonna want to
So
watch. Yep.
yeah. So don't give up. Like this is not the time to give up, y'all. Like this is just not.
Because last year, that's when I saw a big surge in my viewership and everything. Was when I started the end of November
Mm-hmm.
posting every day, and that whole time, like from November to March or whenever it was, I got partially monetized. Then the following month, I got fully monetized.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's how it happened with me. Like my first live, I think was in like December or January, and I
Mhm.
think I had like 180 something views, but it was just me sitting there and just because it was cold and it was a snow day and everybody was in. So
Mhm.
she's absolutely correct. Like people will just you know and don't be afraid to hop out of the box with something. Be extra, be this and that. Like, because some people just sit there and just stare at the screen and just be, you know, I don't know, sleeping. Some people even sleep. I don't even know how they
Yeah.
be making it.
Listen, there's a girl on this platform that is, I don't even know how many. The last time I looked, she was at 500K subscribers.
Whew.
And what she does for lives, she does an overnight stream where she's sleeping all night. And then she also does another live where she writes out her subscriber names on
Wow.
like a dry erase board.
Justine. Justine's
Yes.
rules.
Yeah.
I know her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I watched because she was on Pop the Balloon, and when
Yep.
she was on that show, she was at like 70K, and she
Wow.
went from that. She did Pop the Balloon, and then she started doing them sleeping lives because she was doing vlogs and stuff like that. Those get like 3K views, but her lives sleep
Yeah.
night and them damn writing people names. She's at 5. Well, I don't know how many subscribers she got right now, but she was at, when I looked at it last time, she was at
Mhm.
500 because I was telling her about, I was telling somebody else about her.
Right. That's
And so I
wild.
went to her channel and I was like, damn, she's at 500K.
True. I'm gonna start writing names. Like I'm gonna start writing names on my forehead, and I'm gonna freaking start
Like
freaking.
whatever works. Like whatever works for you. Like I know a lot of people are like, I ain't doing no sleeping live. And I don't think I could do a sleeping live.
Right.
But if it works for whoever it works for, do it works for you. Like, and just
Right.
keep trying different things out. Like try different things out, different parts of your personality, all of that. Because even the girl that started the Pop the Balloon show that
Mhm.
has blown up, I don't even watch the show no more, but she don't need me to watch because she gets millions of views on each video.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She started her channel as a regular, like just like us, as a regular vlogging channel.
Wow.
She was posting vlogs. She had a video that did really good because she posted her wedding video and they got it really
Okay.
well edited
That's
and
dope.
everything. But
Yeah.
then all of a sudden she started the Pop the Balloon show and it took all the way off. So you never know what the thing is going to be, but don't quit the YouTube, like just keep trying different things.
You're so correct. Sure, I'm gonna put me on a bonnet and start eating starch. That's what I
Don't
start
do
doing.
that.
I thought about it as a skit, and then
But
looked
that's
at
going to
something.
mess you up.
Get off my live stream, you jealous nigga. What you eating? Food. Like,
No, Daniel, you be having me crying when you do.
I don't know. Just be some. I ain't making fun of nobody. Just be some woman. She'd be like huffing and puffing and wheezing, just eating mad starch with ice and licking freaking soap bars. I'm like, ugh. Like I don't know. And people be
Well,
watching that.
people, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't lying.
Guys with freaking toilets on their head with peanut butter and doodoo smeared on it. Talking about some
Ugh.
skibbity. And I'm just like, dang, people be winning. So that right there should give y'all some oomph. If people can do these things and win, somehow we can win too. They be
Yeah.
put some stupid stuff up here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop down.
Yeah, I gotta hop down too.
Yeah. It's
Are
all
you about to
good.
end the elevator?
Yeah. I'm good.
Thank you for having me up
So
again.
you know the deal,
Yeah.
It
coach.
was good popping. It's good taking it up with you, real too.
Oh yeah, definitely. My pleasure. I
Definitely.
enjoyed y'all both. Pause.
Yes. Ha!
Ah,
Y'all got me saying that. I had to. But yo,
Bye,
y'all have a
y'all.
good night. I love y'all.
Yes,
Appreciate y'all. I'll check y'all later.
definitely.
all right, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, later, coach. All right. Couple minutes short of the 2 hour mark, but I'm okay with that. Shout out to everybody that has stuck with me this far. I truly, truly appreciate it. Like I always say, you could be anywhere in these YouTube streets, but you here with your boy. So we're gonna wrap this one up. I'll catch everybody tomorrow evening. Everybody take care.